I love that time in between. These days around Christmas and New Year are so magical, and whenever I really have time to sit in silence during these days, I can feel how much wisdom they hold if we make sure we have time and space to listen. Fire is always the element I choose if I really want to connect with Mother Earth. To look into the fire, telling its own stories, is so connecting and deeply healing. I used to find it a little bit weird to light a fire only for myself, as if a fire only makes sense if more people can gather around it. But I realized it comes with a more soft and peaceful way if you have the chance to listen to it all by yourself. And it truly is a very nice way of practicing to nourish yourself and take your time on reflecting and sitting in silence.
Yeah, I made myself a bonfire today for letting go of 2025 and welcoming a new circle. Actually, I'm not so much celebrating to dive into a new year because my body and my whole being is still really deep into that winter feeling, winter vibes, and so it always made more sense to me to really fully dive into the new year when spring arrives, like around March, when I really feel it. Now I'm really ready. But of course I do feel the shifting energies, and I find it is a really special time already before Christmas and then between Christmas and New Year's Eve. It's just very magical, and so I use it over the last year. I used it to look back for the year that's behind and welcoming the new year. But I don't like to just really dive into it like from 31st of December to 1st of January, the new year, and then let's go and I'm ready. I like it more to have this January, February like a transition into the new year, and then to fully arrive in March, in spring. Then I also feel really ready. Before, my whole body is still really, usually it craves like quietness and peace, and so for me it just fits better to take things still slow and not jump into all the plans and projects. So the most important part for me is to letting go of the old years. Since a few years I find it feels even more important than setting intentions for something new. First I have to just look back, and I go through every month and just see what I want to take with me, what I want to let go, what I'm grateful for, what was so beautiful, and that's what I'm doing. And then I can continue setting intentions. And I'm sure you all know about in German we call it Rauhnächte, which is the nights between Christmas Eve and 6th of January, where you also dive deeper into what does the new year want to bring me. You can look to each and every month, and I feel like what is more important about this time is just to get quiet and get slow things down, which is my favorite thing to do, as you already know. And then to just listen to what's coming. You don't even need, I did that also. I had some years where I would have some plans what to write down every day, or I followed some websites or some podcasts, but I start to realize I get more out of it when I just get quiet and just observe these days and the magic that comes with them. That is yeah, what I really love about that time. And I always make sure, as much as that is possible with kids, to have peace and quietness, especially in the evenings during this time. And yeah, I just felt like I need a fire to really letting go of everything I want to leave behind and not take with me. And that's what I did today. And I'm happy you guys followed along. I wish you a very peaceful transition into that new time. And yeah, just do and follow your heart. Like, do what your heart says, follow your heart on this. If you feel so energized and you want to jump right into all the new projects, go for it. That's beautiful. But if you also feel maybe a little bit same like me, to just still be, yeah, that need for quietness, peaceful, slow days, then it's also totally normal. We are still in winter, so there's nothing wrong with that. And yeah, that's just what I wanted to give you on your way.
It was so beautiful. That day the snow came and kind of took away the fog and mist that was around for the last 2 months. So the next day we woke up to a blue sky and sunshine came through our windows, and it really was like the darkest days were over. It brought a whole new energy with it, somehow hopeful. And so I spent a wonderful morning outside on the fields and in the forest, just soaking in that much needed sunlight.
I just came back to the tree. We were bringing some gifts for the animals last week. In last week's video you will see that we brought them some apples and some stuffed goods, and it's all gone. It's so sweet. It's all gone. So I think they enjoyed their gifts, Christmas gifts. And yeah, I really have to come back with the kids and show them. They will be really happy about it. Today I just went myself. I love that whenever I have 1-2 hours without the kids, to just take a walk. It's always my number one priority to just get outside and take a walk by myself. I think it's really the most underrated form of therapy you can get, to just go into the forest, go into the nature and just walk. This for me, it helps me so much. And I mean, for so many people, the reality is to just sit in the office whole day and then be at home, and we really lose connection to nature. We really lose that most important tool we have to regulate our nervous system. And so that's why I'd like to encourage people to just go outside. It really makes a big difference. And it's not like I wasn't there. I mean, I walked 35 hours a week in the office, and then I went home. I was at home. And I realized it doesn't work for me and for my family, because also my son, he was already born. He was small and he went to daycare, and I know for so many it seems like there's no other possibility, but I realized I have to make it work to have that freedom to go outside whenever I need to. And especially here, it really feels like home. These trees, this way, like these roads, these ways, I would step on them in so many different life circumstances. I was here before I had kids. I was here as a kid myself. I was here carrying my crying babies around in the carrier. And I really have that feeling more and more. I get that feeling more and more, like it's where my roots grow, where I am coming from. And it doesn't mean like life will not lead me somewhere else, but to always have that deep inside of you, that feeling like this is home, I think it's something really, really special, and I'm really grateful for that. And it's not something I have to run away like how I maybe felt when I was younger. So it's nice, and I will just make a round and enjoy the peaceful, quiet time to myself.